There's a bug on my lens. So one of my favorite products and one of my absolute staples during summertime is Hydratane. And I've come to the conclusion that it is very possible that many of you who are using this or who are wanting to use this aren't using it correctly. And I just want to go over some helpful tips and go over some instructions and some things that I've learned after applying it for the last several years in my yard. Things that I've learned that could be helpful so that you're applying it correctly and getting the most out of this product, because it works. But it only works if you apply it as directed. Let's talk about it. So for those of you who don't know, Hydratane is a product that's designed to help manage soil moisture and take humidity and excess moisture in the soil and direct it to the root zone of the grass plant. Or if you want to use it in gardens or potted plants or shrubs, however you want, it's going to do the same kind of thing. I want to talk about how to apply it today and how to get the most out of this product. Now there's a couple of different ways that you can apply this. There is a granular version, so if you prefer to use a broadcast spreader and have a granular product, you can do that. It does take some time to break down before it's actually used by the plant, but there's also liquid products, and I think the liquid's probably a little more popular. And you can apply the liquid through a hose end sprayer like a orthodilane spray or a chameleon sprayer, backpack sprayer, and you can mix it with other products and apply it at the same time, no problem. Personally, I like it in this ready-to-use sprayer that you just connect to your hose. Before I get into these instructions and these tips, I want to tell you this. What I like to do is, initially, I recommend purchasing the quart size with the hose end sprayer on it, and then when that runs out and you're ready for more, you can refill with this 1 gallon refill container. And I say that because the larger quantities that you buy, the cheaper the cost is overall. So it's a better value to buy this in a gallon than it is in a quart. Now when it comes to applying this, I want to point out a couple of things here. When you read the instructions, which I hope you do for anything that you apply, when you read the instructions on the quart bottle, it says, for lawns, apply using broad strokes and best if applied to damp soil. So if you haven't watered the lawn in a few days, you're gonna want to run the sprinklers for a bit before you apply this. So you need to plan ahead. As for me, I'm gonna apply some tonight, and the sprinklers ran here this morning. So the soil is damp and I can feel it on my bottom because it's still damp. So I'm good there. It also says, after applying, immediately water into the root zone with 1/4 to 1/2 inch of water. It needs to be watered in, it needs to be washed off of the grass, and it needs to get down into the soil because that's where it works. Now the other thing to point out here is the application rate. The label here says that 1 quart treats 2,500 to 5,000 square feet. So obviously that depends on the rate at which you're applying this out. So it says that this bottle, this quart-sized bottle, will cover up to 5,000 square feet. So if you want this to last you for 5,000 square feet, which would be about 2 applications on my front yard here, that's going to put you at about 6.5, 6.4 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And if you want this to last 2,500 square feet, then you're going to look around 13 ounces per 1,000 square feet, which is interesting because I want to point out the directions for the gallon because the label is a little bit different. On the quart size bottle, it says reapply every 3 months or as needed. So I like having a much more consistent amount of product in the lawn, especially during the summer when I need it the most, and especially since I'm in drought restriction territory. So what the gallon bottle says is that if you want, you have 2 options. You can apply at a rate of 9 ounces per gallon every 3 months, or you can do an initial application of 9 ounces per 1,000 and then apply at 1/3 rate every subsequent month. So 3 ounces per 1,000 every month after your initial application of 9 ounces per 1,000. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a spread there on the application rate. So you don't really have to worry about under applying or over applying. As long as you get within that window, you'll be fine. So for me, being in the desert and in a drought restriction right now, most of the state of Utah right now is in extreme drought conditions, and we're under water restrictions and all that stuff. So having Hydratane in the garage and ready to go is a big thing, and something I highly recommend for anybody out west that needs to save water and conserve water. Products like this make that possible, and make it possible for you to still have a green lawn even during drought restrictions. So this is my second month applying, and I did my initial rate of 9 ounces per 1,000 last month. So this month I'm going to be around 3 or so ounces per 1,000. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up this ready-to-use quart-sized bottle to my hose, and I'm just going to apply half of that quart across the 2,500 square feet, give or take, that makes up my front yard. One other thing to note when you're applying this too is if you're using the quart bottle that hooks up to the hose, it does come out a little bit fast, so just be prepared and know that going into this. It is going to come out faster than you might think. So my best advice is to follow the instructions on the label that say to use a wide spread when you're applying it, and just walk backwards at a normal, safe backwards walking pace, and kind of split your yard up into sections and just kind of walk backwards and apply it. And then when you get to the end, stop, turn it off, go to your next section, go all the way out to where you're going to start, and then same thing, walk backwards, spray to your last spot, and repeat. So there you go. I hope that's helpful for you. That's just something that I noticed. There is a little bit of a discrepancy there on the labels between these two product variants. But just know that it's okay. It is even recommended to apply heavier if you have spots that are a little more susceptible to heat stress or drought stress, which I've talked about before. In fact, this area back here is going to get a little extra leaven of Hydratane. Just because it can be used as a wetting agent. It can be used to open up the soil and help water get down into the root zone a little bit easier. So it is quite a versatile product as far as application rate goes, so don't be afraid to apply it. If you apply it a little heavy, you're okay. But that's going to go ahead and wrap up the video for me today. If you have any questions about Hydratane or how to use it, let me know down in the comments section. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll leave a link down in the description below for both of these variants so that you can pick it up if you want to train. Links down below for both of these product variants of Hydratane if you want to pick one up for yourself or get more information. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.